Hello guys, welcome back. It's been months. I'm sorry about that. But now that the Switch 2 is out, I was like, I need to make a video about that. So I forgot to tell you guys. Thank you for reaching not 100 subscribers, not 200 subscribers, not even 300 or 400. 450. Thank you guys so much. Basically, now that the Switch 2 is out, it looks sick, but I'm not a fan of it. So we're going to go back to the Switch 1. Basically, hold on. Yeah, that's my Switch. Yes. Stay drift. Oh no, my left Joy-Con dead. Oh, never mind. Basically, yes, I love my Switch. I'm a pro gamer. If you can add me. There's my page. Yeah, these are my friends, I guess. Yeah, that's my friend code. Yeah. Anyway, basically, I was gonna make a video talking about this nugget. Yeah, I don't have visual Joy-Cons because mine went broke, but oh well. Anyway, basically, don't get me wrong, the Wii U is my favorite personal console made by Nintendo. Switch 2 comes third, second, something like that. That's mainly because of the fact that I'm not like a huge fan of like some of Nintendo's consoles. AKA the Switch 2 is one of them because I hate their new laws, all that crap. Seriously, they can brick your Switch. Don't get me wrong, pirating is bad. I don't like pirating either. It's not a good thing. I hate it. I get why they might ban that, but they should be able to mod it. Honestly, they really should. Like, because modding isn't necessarily pirating, is it now? Modding could be adding a bloody team, because after 8 years they did not add a single team, like, it's just still basic black or dark, whatever, basic light. Seriously, honestly. Nintendo, you need to cop on. But anyway, with all due and respect, in my opinion, the best the best Nintendo console is this guy. Yep, this 13-year-old nugget. I still use this every day. Seriously, every single day. But this comes like in a good third, second. Anyway, yeah. As you can see, I have a crap ton of games. Well, not that much, but oh well. I love my Switch. It's just that it got stick drift. A button broke on the first day when I owned it. The R button, this little button right here, broke on the first day of my use of it. And I was like, bro, I was not so happy. Whatever, I moved on. I got these Joy-Cons after a long time. Still have the old ones, but they kind of got stick drift. This one is stick drift, kind of. Fortunately, Nintendo's Joy-Cons are quite bad. And I have a feeling, one good thing that I hate about the Switch 2 is the Switch 2 still has those tin Joy-Cons. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Wiimote might have not been the best thing, but it was comfortable. So was the Wii U. It was comfortable. Honestly, this is like the ancient version of Joy-Cons, if you can consider it, really. Cause I mean, it plugged into a console. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I have a ton of Wiimotes. I have like 4. I even have this one. I have a ton. And the good thing about the nunchucks is that they did not get stick drift. These guys, however, oh geez, they were vulnerable. You could get on the first day, like. So what I don't like, basically, I'm gonna stop yapping about the Switch 2 because this is about the Switch 1. We're gonna go down memory trip thingy majig. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I mean, I bought the online thingy where gave you 2 games for free. Bought this one and this one. Animal Crossing, it's good, but I personally don't like it. This best game I've ever played. I mean, let me just show you. Best game. And when Nintendo advertised their crazy loading times, that was such a difference. The Switch 1, don't get me wrong, it was underpowered, but it was a great handheld. And what I don't like is people saying that, like, don't get me wrong, a lot of people actually respected the Wii U. But, really, Nintendo, you could have kept it for ages. And you decided to just kind of abandon it with the Switch. Like, I think it was good and bad upgrade, because half the games Nintendo half the games were ported from the Wii U because that's how great they were. And what makes it worse is Nintendo's charging you because it took them 8 years to get a good bloody game, aka Mario Kart World. It took you 8 years and now you're charging $80. Scam. Scam, like. Honestly, just a scam. Seriously. Just a scam, so yeah. But, which is why I'm gonna stick to being a Switch 1 user. I love my Switch 1, it's great. This thing gave me a lot of funny moments. And of course, it's honestly, people say that it's underpowered. It's not. It's not, because look how tiny it is. Look at it. It's quite tiny. And impressed that it has USB-C. I mean, and what I don't like is Nintendo saying that, it's powerful as like a PS4, like, and I don't like. I prefer the Switch 2 because it's thinner than the Steam Deck. And you know how the Switch 2 is the same thickness as the Steam Deck, well, as the Switch 1. Oh Jesus. Well, let me just show you guys something. Look at the difference. Do y'all see much of a difference? Hold on. Of course there's a difference. But is there a big difference? Nope. Not at all. Look at that. Look at that. It's only slightly thicker. And they're saying that, the Steam Deck is so thick. It's not that thick. And I'm not saying that because I'm a Steam Deck fanboy. Because I experiment everything I own. And I love the Switch still. I of course prefer my Steam Deck. Mainly because I didn't get stick drift on day one. Or button didn't break. But mainly, like, I love my Switch. The games are great on it. But Nintendo, you can't start charging $80 a game because it took you 8 years to get a bloody console done. Honestly, it's embarrassing. Basically, no, yeah, seriously. It should have been better. And the Switch 1 and the Wii U, it might have been severely underpowered. Fine, because we had like the Xbox One, PS4. It could be considered underpowered. I'd see why. I'd completely understand why. But we have to look at the fact that look how cool the Wii U was. It was meant to be like a DS. And for second of all, what was Nintendo's aim in the beginning? Xbox's aim is like, oh, make it powerful, fun, whatever, yeah. Nintendo's aim is to aim it towards kids, to make it fun. Yeah. And the Wii U is fun. Very fun. Seriously, it's cool. So I'm just kind of like confused, like why people are saying that. Like, oh, it was so underpowered. This thing was not meant. The Wii U was never meant to play such games. It's crazy, bro. So if y'all want to see, I will make more Switch 1 videos, possibly, if this thing doesn't get stick drift again. I will make gaming videos, perhaps. Just want to say thank you to Mr. Matarazzo, and no, that's not the end of the video. No. Thank you to Mr. Matarazzo Gaming. He's a sound guy, chill guy. So yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of walk around. Oh crap. I don't think I have any cold clothes. Oh yeah. Do it like this. What am my armor like? Oh, I do have coldness. Lovely. I'm not gonna freeze to death now. Vamedo. Lovely. I don't know why it's spelt meadow. It's supposed to be meadow, like Moo Moo Meadows from Mario Kart 8 or 8 Deluxe. I will make another Wii U video because I also got amiibo cards thingy, amiibo whatever they're calling them. Not cards, it's amiibo. So yeah. I'm just gonna go back to the Switch 1 review. It's not really a review. You're gonna talk about it. If you have a Switch 1, Switch 2 actually. I don't mean this video to be offensive because I like the Switch 2. I just don't. It's not for me. I don't like the design. It's not for me. Like, it might be for someone else, but I just don't like. I don't like being limited that they're gonna brick my console if I decide to put like an extra team on it. Like, let me just find some. Hold on. Look at this. Don't get me wrong. Looks a bit more polished, but I don't know, bro. Everything looking really polished now. Hold on, where is this? Teams. It's been like that for 8 years. Look at the Wii U. Look at the Wii. How cheerful was it? How nice was it? The 3DS, I don't know, I've seen teams, but I don't know, I think you have to mod it for that. But still, at least they didn't brick you for modding it. You know, the Wii U, look how the menu was, I think it's my favorite menu I've ever seen. So, really, like, I feel like Nintendo should up their game on just that really point. Overall, though, I mean, they're a mid company. I don't like them. Because they're notorious for stick drift, notorious for hunting companies now. And don't get me wrong, I know piracy is illegal, fine, but there's also so much emulators still up and running, and they didn't care. Like, they care for the like dumbest ones, like Yuzu, for example. There's definitely like other versions of like that. Like, why won't they do something? You know, seriously. Like, honestly, Nintendo, you're such a nice company. So yeah. Well, nice company. And back then, their games were actually good. I mean, let me just show you something. These are my Wii U games. Oh, look how cheerful they looked. Look how nice they looked. 3D Land, Splatoon, they all looked so nice. Even the Wii games look nice. And then the Switch games come in. Hold on, let me get some. They still look nice. But, look. Let's see. This is gonna like 20 years old, probably. I don't know. Look, a little manual, a nice disc with nice art, all of that nice stuff. And then you have this. Open it. Oh, cool! A little bit of editing in the. Oh, that's the wrong game. And then you have that little boring cartridge. And it's not just one cartridge. Seriously. This was the only. Yeah, even this one shows you the down controls and then DLC. Like, why? Just why? Honestly, it's just sad. Everything looks so lonely now. Even this, like, seriously. So, they could have done so much. Even this, like, Splatoon copy. I mean, this one looked alright, but still empty. Empty, like. Empty. No little bit of a manual. I mean, I love my manuals. Like, who doesn't love the little game manuals that don't do nothing, but they're nice? Because seriously, even this one, I don't know if this one had a manual because I bought it like, even this one, and I got this game for €1, and for some reason I still have a little nice manual. Look how nice it looks. Look, it gives a little introduction, all of that nice stuff. And a little nice cover, like. Every single game, even this Splatoon copy. Okay, it gives you this, but yeah, this one's kind of boring. But hey, look at the nice fan art. I know they have fan art for the Switch. Well, not fan art, like the little art thingamajig for like the game cards. But then again, look how nice the case looked. It just looked so nice and round. Like, well, round. Like, it felt nice. Whereas, like, it felt nice, it was take you to could, like, and look at this art. I know the thing has it, the Switch has it too, but half of the games were ported from the Switch. Seriously. Half of the games. So, can you really even consider it Switch games? Fine. What is it, like Bowser's thingy? Bowser's Fury. Fine. That's the only thing. But really, you take a game from a Wii U and then just slap on some DLC. Oh, yeah, it's kind of DLC, really. I know it's like a whole little campaign, but it's just DLC. Really. And once again, I'm not hating on any Nintendo thingies, because I love my Switch. I don't love Nintendo, but I like the Nintendo Switch. I'm literally thinking of getting a 3DS. I don't know, I need y'all to think about it. And think about it. This is technically kind of the last console to have actual cartridges. These are physical things. This is the last console to have them. You know? This is the last little console to have these physical cartridges. Yes, the Switch 2 has kind of cartridges, but some of them are game key cards. And also, which kind of have to, they if you want to actually put in the game in like 20 years when the Switch 2 is discontinued, you know what you'd have to do? Download the game from Nintendo Network. But how are you going to do that if it's pulling it from an ancient ass server that has been abandoned 20 years ago? Or like, well, I don't know when the Switch 2 is going to be discontinued, but you know. Seriously. And once again, going back to this point, These things are weak. I mean, if I get a nunchuck, I can literally treat it like a nunchuck. This is just a used one I have. I have like these two black ones. They're so premium. They've got the stickers and everything. But look, this thing, I can bloody throw this. I can literally whack it and it won't get stick drift. It won't. I know the connectors are big, but they're sturdy. It won't rip off. And I mean, I can literally go full on nunchuck mode. Like, when they call this a nunchuck, I can literally use this as a nunchuck, like, and it just won't break. This thing is invincible. It's invincible. Don't get me wrong, these two buttons felt horrible. They're just so bad. But look at this. Of course, they didn't press, but after all these years, it's just amazing. And everything looks so boring now. Like, even the Wii U still looks so nice, and it looks modular still. Look at it. It's comfortable. And these things, like, this button feels like a cloud. It's heaven. So does this. Same applies to the Wiimote, like the back of the Wiimote. This little B button is like a cloud. It's the best button I've ever seen. And it just looked so nice. You can control your TV with this little button. You go home, you have the microphone, amiibo, everything. It was so nice back then, and now we're stuck with this little boring nugget. This boring nugget. Well, this is the last not so boring console. Switch 2, in my opinion, is boring. They think they can put on an €80 price tag for a game because it took them 8 years to make it. And the worst part is, oh, it's backwards compatible with the Switch. It's like, there was this YouTuber who said, no offense to them, but there was this YouTuber that said, the Switch 2 can play 3 types of games. Switch 1, Switch 1, Switch 2 Enhanced. What's the point of Switch 2 Enhanced if you have Switch 1? Well, because he gives me 60 FPS, so I have to pay just so I can have 60 FPS. I'm fine, I'll pay it. I just don't want to pay. I'll just play the Switch 1 game. I'm not, of course, I like FPS, but I'm not for, if it's something like a console, I'm not relying on FPS. I just want the game to work. That's all I want. Even if it was 30 frames per second, fine. And then, like, honestly, but you know what the Wii U could have played? DS, N64, like NES, SNES, like everything. GameCube even, Wii. And actually, Switch games, if you think about it, because half of them were ported to the Switch. Well, not really Switch, because really kind of doesn't really count like that. And you know what this thing can play? Nintendo. Well, this thing can play, like, of course, it is illegal, but but if you can pirate, you can play, like, honestly, all the Nintendo games. And if you don't pirate, you can still play PC games, PS5, some PS5, most Xbox, and that's like trillions. That's just trillions of games. And of course, if you're not counting the launchers, this thing can run if you have installed Windows, so like Epic, GOG, like anything. This can thing, and of course, like you can actually like do so much with a Steam Deck compared to a Switch 2. Because one, Valve won't try like destroying you for trying to mod your Steam Deck with like Decky Loader, for example, whatever it is. Let you customize it, add custom boot up starts. Crazy nice. And even Steam lets you do that yourself if you have points. Well, I don't, but whatever. Even Steam lets you do that. And there's no online subscription. And yeah. Now, this applies to all companies, really. But really, paying for an online subscription to play online, I'm not that desperate. Now, the only perk is that the Switch is the cheapest. But the problem is, you won't play any online games, whereas like something like a PlayStation and Xbox will play some online games, but not all because you don't have gold or something, or like PS Plus. That's basically it. I mean, I'm just gonna say, I don't like the Switch 2. It's alright, I'm not a big fan of it, it's not for me. The Switch 1 will still be my main go-to, well, my Steam Deck of course, but this is my Switch console, my newest and last Switch console, well, Nintendo console I'll probably own. Unless it's something like a 3DS. Only that though. So yeah, thank you guys for enjoying. I hope, please subscribe to me and Mr. Matarazzo Gaming, as he's a sound YouTuber. I hope you see this Mr. Matarazzo. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye.